and LaTavia.
You better not try to go in. I'm gonna let you say what you got to say.
Let me tell you something, girl.
I'm gonna let you say what you got to say.
Let me tell you something.
But you better not go there.
I was sitting
on
the edge of my bed eating a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch when LaTavia Roberson's face popped up on my television screen. First of all, I said, what is she doing on my screen? Then she had the nerve to go into the story of how she is trying to get herself together, trying to get herself into the industry, trying to do her thing. But then she went back on what happened 11 years ago about how one member of Destiny's Child told her that you don't even contribute that much in this group, so you don't really have a say. First of all, LaTavia, you should have just said Beyonce, because we all would know what member you're talking about. We all know what member you're talking about, so I think you should have just said her name. That's just my opinion. This is what I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. Why is it that every time LaTavia Roberson steps in front of a camera, she has to bring up what happened to her 11 years ago? Why? LaTavia, sweetheart, you claim you have a story to tell. A, why did you go to Phaedra to tell your story? Why would you go to somebody like her who doesn't even know when her baby was conceived?
Whoa,
I'm not finished.
Oh, God.
B, why would you agree to go and tell Phaedra this on camera while they're shooting The Housewives of Atlanta? This is what I don't understand, LaTavia. This is what I don't understand. Sweetheart, there ain't nobody who is into music that don't know what happened to you and LaTavia. There's nobody who's into music like we are who don't know. We all know what happened to you and LaTavia. You and LaTavia, every time y'all got a chance, y'all told the world what Matthew knows and what Tina and what Columbia and what Beyonce did to you. You told the story time and time and time again. What is it now that you have to tell that you have not said in the past 11 years? Because frankly, LaTavia, I don't want to hear it no more. You know why I don't want to hear it? Because LaToya Luckett said, you know what? I am going to get my shit together. And guess what she did? She got her shit together. LaToya Luckett is not stuck on the past. LaToya Luckett is no, that's what I'm saying.
No, now you keep going. Now you keep going.
You need to get your shit together.
Man, Makael. Hey,
okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, you asshole.
Go ahead.
How's she gonna know that Phaedra don't know her due date when she wasn't there for all of their episodes?
But why the fuck is she going to Phaedra?
Big. Why is she going to
not Dr. Joy?
Big. Why is she going to Phaedra? Bitch, because Phaedra is a motherfucking lawyer.
Yeah, okay. A counselor, a lawyer. So therefore, if she needs advice, then she needs to go to Dr. Joy's brothers.
No,
or take it to Dr. Phil, not Phaedra.
So she's seeking counsel.
She's seeking counsel from Phaedra, who's married to an ex-con.
So what? That ain't your motherfucking business.
Yeah, and that ain't Phaedra's business about Destiny's Child.
Yes, it is.
No, fucking A.
She's a lawyer. Hello.
Yeah, a lawyer. She's not a counselor.
So she's a lawyer.
So I'm gonna take Dr. Phil my legal problem.
Hello.
LaTavia, I'm coming to my legal problem.
LaTavia is on the show, bitch. Now we're gonna now according to everybody else out there, right? Excuse me, white people don't know what happened to LaToya and LaTavia.
So she's explaining to the white folks, huh?
Okay,
so she should have took it to the Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Hello. Black people are not the only people that watch The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So she could tell her story again.
To the white folks, right?
I am a former member of Destiny's Child who got kicked out for speaking their mind and for wanting new management, okay? Now here you go singing, well, LaTavia, we heard that story 11 years ago and we seen it 5 years ago. Well, bitch, that's a part of her testimony, and if she want to tell it as much as she want to tell it, then bitch, that's her story, let her fucking tell it. If you don't want to hear it, you turn the motherfucking channel, you change the radio station, or you watch a new YouTube channel, or you find a new story on the blog to go read. Now, I'm not finished. Now, you also brought up the fact that LaTavia went on. No, bitch, LaTavia was still out there talking to.
She sure was.
Bitch.
She sure was. And now look at her now.
Shut up.
Look at her now.
I'm not finished.
Oh, okay.
Shut up, I'm not finished. Now, okay, LaTavia also explained that when the group broke up, okay, she had an alcohol addiction. She was just not herself because of all what happened. You don't know how long she knew Beyonce and Destiny's Child, how long she been a part of that family, or what you would do in a situation where, okay, I'm at the top of the world right now, and then the world is just taken away from me. You don't never know exactly what's going to happen until that shoe is on your foot. You don't know what's going to happen. So that's why I got mad when you was up on Twitter talking about, oh, instead of her drinking, she should have been out there getting her life together. Everybody,
first of all,
I'm not problems.
To a lawyer. She's not a counselor, Kevin. Why is it okay that she's taking her problems to a lawyer?
Maybe she's going to hire that lawyer, bitch.
For what? Counseling advice?
Like I'm saying, like I said,
Oh,
you don't
please.
know
Oh,
what's
please.
going to happen.
Oh, please.
You don't know
I've
what's
heard
going to
the story
happen
time
when
and
that
time
shoe
again.
is on your foot.
Time and time again.
So now that LaTavia get a chance to tell her story, let the bitch tell her story, and then let's move on.
So she hasn't had a chance for 11 years to tell a story?
No, what is she doing now?
Wait,
What is she doing?
So LaTavia and LaTavia has not told their story time and time again.
Bitch, she going solo now.
Wait.
She can tell her
So
story.
I'm gonna ask you again because you did not answer the question. So you're telling me that LaTavia and LaTavia did not tell their story before?
They told it before, and if she
How many times have they told it before, Kevin?
Actually, she only told it one time.
Kevin.
Excuse me.
I've heard this story about Destiny's Child so many times. I feel as though I was there.
Okay. But you know what? Bitch, let me tell you one motherfucking thing. You was not in the room.
No, I was not.
That story, what went on is between Matthew knows, Tina knows, Beyonce knows, Kelly knows,
LaTavia Roberson, and LaTavia knows. Not for Phaedra, who don't know when her baby was fucking conceived. Point taken.
No, it's still not over. Okay? We will never know what happened because none of them ain't going to ever sit there and be truthful about what happened. Okay? The only thing that we know is they wanted a new manager. They got fired. Beyonce was so depressed. The girls were so depressed.
Everybody was depressed.
Okay.
Everybody was depressed.
Okay.
Everybody was depressed, and she went off and started drinking. You know what? Okay, fine. You went off and started drinking. You were depressed. Go get you some help. I'm not. You know what? I'm not knocking her depression, and I'm not knocking anybody. And when you said that I was berating her, I was not trying to berate her. What I was trying to say is, first of all, let me tell you something. Somebody asked me, well, Makael, what if the shoe was on the other foot? What if it was you and Kevin kicked you off the Skorpion Show? Let me tell you something. I would be mad as hell if I got kicked off on the Skorpion Show from Kevin and from the people who are helping us trying to make the Skorpion Show big. I would be mad as hell. But do you think that every year of my life I would be sitting here, well, you know, this is what he did to me. This is what happened to me. They was doing shady stuff to me. No, because where am I getting with my life? I am moving backwards instead of moving forward. Girl, enough is enough. How many times do we have to hear the same
you gotta
story
think about it,
over and over
you gotta think about it, okay?
And then we gotta see you on Housewives now. And now I gotta see you telling Phaedra your story now.
Well, you should have changed the
Now I gotta see you telling Phaedra, who don't even, might I add again, does not even know when her baby was conceived.
It doesn't matter, no.
And she keeps saying that she can have a baby at 7 months.
Makael, it's not even the fact that Phaedra don't know. It's the fact that, bitch, you should have been able to read that Phaedra was not interested in you, bitch.
Okay.
When you meet somebody, you should be able to tell the energy in the air. Now, when you look at her, Phaedra, okay,
that's what she's looking for, LaTavia.
That's why I
could have told you that. I could have told you that, and I wasn't even sitting in a goddamn room, and I could have told you that. First of all, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Phaedra, when she opened up her mouth to say, I remember what happened to y'all like it was yesterday.
You just made my motherfucking head.
Girl, how can you remember what happened 11 years ago, and you can't even remember who's your baby daddy?
My head hurts.
Something's not adding up. LaTavia, sweetheart.
LaTavia, let me tell you something.
Go to Dr. Phil. Go to a real doctor.
LaTavia, do you?
To a real doctor.
Do you? When your album dropped, if they asked you, wait a minute, Makael, I felt tired. I tell you one motherfucking thing.
And then she tried to throw shade. And then she tried to throw one of the members. Just say Beyonce. Just say Beyonce. Get it over with.
And you think Beyonce was
just
sweet as pie?
No, I didn't say Beyonce was sweet as pie. Beyonce's father was shady, and I'm sure Beyonce was shady to the time. And you know why they were shady? And you know why Beyonce and Kelly were shady? Because Beyonce and Kelly look at Matthew and Tina as their parents. And let me tell you something. If somebody is if somebody's being shady,
apparently Beyonce didn't even know what was going on.
Let me tell you something. If somebody is being shady to my father or to my mother, you damn right I'm gonna be shady to them. Just like if somebody's being shady to your mother, you ain't. So yeah, Beyonce was just as shady as her father, and I never said that Beyonce was sweet as pie. But it was 1999. Bill Clinton was president.
So
okay, the 9/11 hadn't happened yet.
You know what? If you feel that way, if you feel about girl, if you feel that way, girl, let it go. Then you know what? Everybody out there that's trying to make it, everyone has a story to fucking tell.
Everybody does have a story. And everybody should tell their story. But don't go on Housewives of Atlanta and tell your story.
I don't give a damn if you came on the Skorpion Show.
Even though
if it happened,
we just broke the bed.
If it happened, no, it's just a frame. Now, if it happened fucking 30 years ago, if you want to come on the Skorpion Show and tell your story, damn it, you can do it.
Let me tell you something. She can come on the Skorpion Show and tell her story all she wants to. But the first question I'm going to ask her is, why do you keep talking about
Hello, bitch, that's LaTavia Roberson. Everybody's going to ask her, where the fuck you been at since Destiny Child left?
And you know what, LaTavia? You know what, LaTavia? Since this has happened to you and you're all on this riding on this pity train,
look what she's saying.
What have you been doing with your
baby? She's taking care of her family. She says she's already on alcohol and stuff. She was drinking her damn life away.
Okay, so that's why she needs to be somewhere. She needs to be in AA and she needs to be in a counselor. Not have Phaedra sitting there looking for a check.
Because clearly she looked great. Something happened. She looks great.
I didn't say she didn't look good.
She looked good, right?
She does look good.
She does
look good. But I don't want to hear it no more, and I damn sure don't want to hear it.
Like I said, if you don't want to hear it, change the channel. Read a new blog.
She needs to find something to do. She needs to go. You know what she needs to do? She needs to go and find LaToya and say, LaToya, how is it that you were able to say?
You want to know how LaToya was able? Because LaToya told her motherfucking story.
And she kept the fuck moving.
No, she still told her story.
LaToya still stuck on it.
Hello. She's about to go solo. So you think that
when she goes solo,
nobody
go solo.
Excuse me. Okay. Do you really think no one is going to bring up Destiny Child when they interview this girl?
Yeah, they are going to bring it up.
So you know what she should do?
You know what she should do? She should tell them, you know what, I told the story over and over again. See, this is the problem with some people. Some people like to be stuck in the past. Some people like to keep telling the story over and over and over and over again. I don't want 50 years from now, I don't want to hear about it.
All of these stories that went on, did you ever know that she was drinking? I never knew she was out there drinking.
No. But you know, I noticed something too. She tried to throw that in there. Yeah, I went on this whole drink and depression thing. Oh yeah, so I guess now you're blaming that on them too, because you want to.
No, she's not to blame.
Oh yeah,
she's not blaming that on. But you know what?
Please, girl,
when people go through things, people do a lot of things.
Yeah, they do. They do a lot of things to drain their problems, but they don't take their problems to a lawyer who don't.
She wasn't seeking. Well, wait a minute. Hello. A lawyer is not a counselor.
No, she's not.
But you do seek counseling from a lawyer.
Yeah, legal counseling.
Okay.
Legal.
Well, maybe
not personal problems.
Maybe she wanted LaTavia.
Yeah, Phaedra sitting up there crying. Girl, I know. Girl, please, Phaedra, please. Go find out when you are due.
Makael. Girl, bye.
No. LaTavia, girl, bye.
I'm not agreeing.
That's okay. You don't have to agree, and I don't agree with LaTavia going on Real Housewives. I just
want to know, why do Makael think that LaToya has not been out there talking to the press
about? Hello. Excuse me. Hello. Wait a minute. When did you? Time out. When did you hear me say that she wasn't out there?
Clearly you made it seem like.
No, I made it seem like. Look, I said for 11 years. No, I said for 11 years we've been hearing the same story.
No, you haven't.
Oh my God! Let me tell you something. Rewind the video.
You can rewind.
I did say it.
No, I heard you say that. But what I'm saying is, hello. Let me tell you when we heard from LaToya and LaTavia. Okay, we heard from LaToya and LaTavia when they got kicked out the group. We heard from them when they sued Beyonce and them for Survivor. We heard from LaToya when she dropped her new single in 2006 with Torn. She was out there talking about what happened with Destiny's Child in the breakup, and then they did a whole fucking show about it with Boulevard and Broken Dreams.
Oh, show about it.
It wasn't actually about 15 minutes.
Show.
15 minutes.
Okay.
15 minutes.
Okay.
They talked about it, but they had Farrah, LaToya, and LaTavia talking about what happened. Okay, and today now we see LaTavia out there again. So you got 4 times. 4 times in that 11 years, and you know what? That's her motherfucking story.
It is her story.
If she wants to tell her story, she can tell it.
It is her story, but you know what?
She can put it in a book. She can put it in an album.
You're gonna keep you're gonna keep digging that ditch, and you're gonna keep making that ditch bigger and bigger.
But you know
and
what?
You're gonna keep going deeper and deeper in that ditch, and by soon, ain't nobody gonna be bothered with you. You know why? Because they're gonna look at you as the bitter member of Destiny.
LaTavia, let me
you know
tell
why?
you something.
Because every time she start talking, and we gotta be how Matthew did me wrong, or how Beyonce was shady.
Let me tell you something.
Was shady to you, LaTavia.
LaTavia, let me tell you something.
Everybody was just shady.
If anything, you should take inspiration from LaToya.
That's exactly the point that I'm trying to make.
If anything,
go ask LaToya.
No, shut up. Let me explain why.
Because clearly, LaToya put God first and not all that petty shit. She put all that shit to the side.
She did discuss it, so I guess
she discussed it in the past. But wait a minute, in the past, it's been what? How many years has it been since you heard her talk about it?
We all know LaToya's story now, bitch.
Yeah. How many years has it been since you heard her talk about it?
Let me tell you something.
When's the last time you heard LaToya talk about it?
Oh, recently. Like a couple years ago. Not a couple years ago. Like last year when she said.
No, but she didn't talk about the story.
Makael, you just, okay.
She talked about the story.
Bitch, are you going to ask me a question and then not?
Because I'm going to need you to answer the question.
Shut the fuck up and let me answer. Hello?
You're making excuses for her.
I'm not making
no excuses.
She's
making excuses.
Are you trying to fucking tell me that LaToya ain't talking about Beyonce?
No, LaToya talked about Beyonce.
Yes, she did.
Beyonce saw each other at the BT.
Oh, girl. She didn't have to talk about that.
She was asked the question.
Did she have to answer it?
No,
she did not have to answer it.
No,
yes, she had to answer it.
Kevin,
now, let me go back to what I was saying.
You're mixing
the two. Let me go back to what I was saying. Now, what I was saying before I got interrupted was, LaTavia, you should take inspiration from after seeing what LaToya went through. You both tried new groups. The new groups didn't work out. LaToya went solo. When she went solo, she became the second member in Destiny's Child to have a #1 album. If anything, that should have been your inspiration to say, you know what? Let me put these drugs down. Let me stop this, and let me get motivated to get myself out there. Now that you're doing it, what you're doing right now, you out there, you're trying to get your story. You wanting everybody to know your story because now you want to go solo. And if you want to tell your story, even though it happened 11 years ago, you tell your story. But what we don't want you to do is to keep harping on the fact that you got kicked out of Destiny's Child. Okay?
I'm done. That is the point that I've been trying to make.
No, but that's not how you said it.
So what? But you understand how you said it.
That's the point I made last night, bitch, on Twitter.
I wasn't on Twitter when you made that point.
But what I didn't want you to do was sit her on camera and chew her out because that's her motherfucker.
Hey, wait a minute. I can't chew her out, but she can get on camera and talk about how one member told her or how she's been by
Well, you know what?
When she can do it, I can do it. And if she don't like it, she can kiss my ass.
Well,
and if you don't like it, you can kiss it too.
And your name
fuck her and fuck you. Fuck all
your name ain't Matthew, no.
I don't give a fuck. My name is Makael McClinton, and I don't appreciate how all that shady shit she was trying to do last night. Oh, one member.
Bitch,
just say LaTavia. Just say Beyonce.
If LaToya and LaTavia was being shady, then you know who else is shady, bitch. Kelly and Makael too.
Kelly and Michelle wasn't in the group, so we can't say Michelle.
Okay, well,
she wasn't even in the group. Kelly and Beyonce was shady.
Alright,
big head ass was shady too.
And Matthew.
Tina Wobble ass was shady too.
Matthew, no. Michelle and Farrah knew that there was a place in those girls.
Matthew creeping ass was shady.
Michelle and
Tina Wobble ass was shady.
They knew too, girl.
Okay, Beyonce's high yellow ass was shady, and Kelly's big
Everybody is shady.
Everybody was shady. Everybody.
Okay.
LaTavia, we got it. Move it the fuck on.
No, tell your story and then move. If you want to even play in your music, go ahead and do it.
Tell it
okay.
You know what? A whole season. You know what? She's ending it with a bang, so LaTavia ended with her. Okay? End it the fuck.
I think you should be able to go out there and tell your fucking story. If you want to tell,
don't tell it to Phaedra. You don't tell it to Phaedra. Don't tell it to Phaedra. You don't tell Phaedra your business, because Phaedra will go on camera and tell Kim.
Honey tea and honey fucking with you, bitch. Fuck, you know what?
Fuck Phaedra. Okay? Fuck her. Fuck the mom. Fuck everybody. The time you
I don't think it's right. Don't, let me tell you, if I have a story, I'ma tell it.
Tell it. Go ahead, tell it. I want you to shout it.
Give a fuck.
I want you to shout it from the excuse me, from the highest mountaintop. But I don't want you to be talking about it 20 years from now, because I'm gonna call you up and say, Captain, you know what? Why the fuck do you keep talking about
You know
this
what? Anything, you know what? Everybody's life is a story.
Yes,
you can
but
tell that story.
But I'm sure
it's,
but you know what? You know what's the sad thing about it? This is the sad thing about it. We know nothing about LaTavia except for the Destiny Child stuff. Why? Because that's all she talks about. LaTavia, do you have kids? If you do, how many do you have? How old are they? Did you get your GED?
From what I know.
But we don't know this.
What I know. Excuse me.
Because all she talks about is Destiny's Child.
Excuse me.
Girl, didn't
that's
have a life.
motherfucking claim. That's a fucking claim to fame, bitch.
But wait a minute, don't she have a life outside of Destiny's Child?
Taking care of her family and what else?
But half of us don't even know that she got kids. Does she have kids?
I don't think she had kids, but I heard she was taking care of some family members.
Well, let us know about that. Let us know about that. Let us know about that. I don't want to keep hearing about what Matthew did to you. Because you know what, LaTavia? I know the story so well, I can tell it for you.
You don't know the damn story.
I can tell it for you.
I want, bitch, you know what, Oprah? Bitch, before you want to close this show with a bang, bitch. You know what you do? Everybody on that mother, and Michelle and Farrah too. You have answer lines, you have all of them tied to, and you better stop all them bitches. I want to stop everybody. I want Kim Burst out there to direct that fucking, Dream Girls, bitch. I want Kim Burst to direct the whole set. And for all of us out there performing on stage, I want them all wearing House of Dairy High. And I want Solange to have Jules out there singing with them too. You know what?
Yeah, have them all on that
big you want to go with a bang?
Call each one of them out one by one.
Yes.
Now bring it to the stage, LaTavia Roberson. Have them all sitting in a circle over you, cross your fucking legs with those Louboutins, and start asking each one of them one by one. So what is your take on what happened? Now, have all that. Michelle, you too.
Yeah,
because you played the innocent role.
Okay, because they knew they was replacing those girls.
Michelle, you knew what was going on.
Okay. She had to know. Hello, they called you and said, we want you to be part of Destiny's Child. Hello, you're replacing 2 members. Come on now. Everything that went on is shady. Everything. Bitch, how would you feel? Bitch, if Vince, Tamar, and Troy had me on MTV with a new co-host,
yes,
bitch, and I
said it. I would be over
God.
And I would be upset with it.
And bitch, you know you better not do that shit to me.
But Kevin, can you just imagine me sitting and just letting you get bigger and bigger and bigger, me just sitting, every time I get a chance, I just get on TV and tell a story, and then that's it. That's it, because basically that's what these people are using you for, is for you to tell that story. Ain't nobody helping you get big. Ain't nobody helping you get big.
Well, hell, but you know what? LaTavia is the one that, well, people always say, whatever happened to that red-haired girl? And nobody really remember her name like that because she just disappeared.
But see, that's the point that I'm trying to make. Instead of her harping on what happened, she needs to let people know who she is. Who is she? What happened to you, LaTavia? Do you have any brothers and sisters? Where is your mother and father? Where do you live? Where do you work at now? How are you paying your bills?
I have a real bad headache right now.
I do too, but you know what?
I need an acceptance so bad.
But you know what? We told them it was going to get like this.
Yes, that's why I'm uploading this on Wednesday.
Okay, well,
yes.
That's fine. That's fine. You can do that. But this is what I'm going to say. I'm always have my girl's back. When she's wrong, she's wrong. Like I said, I don't like that whole DVD arrangement. But when I think that somebody's being shady, and I thought she was being shady, I'm going to call her out on it. And so I called her out. And I'm sure there's some people who say, Makael, yes, you did the damn thing. And some people say, Makael, you don't know what you're talking about. But that's all right. Because LaTavia had her chance to get on camera and say what she needed to say. Now it was my turn. And by the way, I think that's a fake LaTavia page on Twitter.
I don't know.
That person has a tweet
because you know what, she tweeted me before, and then she was following me, and then she unfollowed you. I don't know what the hell happened.
No, she didn't unfollow me because she ain't never followed me.
I said follow me.
Oh, I was about to say, because I will block her ass. If she...
LaTavia, girl, let me tell you something. You are always welcome on the Skorpion Show.
When I am not here.
To tell your story.
When I am not
And you
here.
will be there.
Yeah, I'll be there just like this.
Oh, you're going to have questions to ask. Because you know we say X. And y'all say ask.
Is there a problem? You got something to say? Oh, okay. Because I ain't Matthew.
So
I'm not Matthew. I will. What? Oh, okay.
Thank you guys for watching. I have a bad headache. I gotta go.